third attempt at this because I have good points, but I keep on losing my track of mind and whatever. So, at the start of the year, as I said in the last one, I really did not like that everybody was all doom and gloom and we're all gonna die. So at first during the shutdown stuff, I was like, okay, let's chill out, see what happens, see if it's really as bad as they say, because there's supposed to be like 2 million deaths, and that's bad. Yeah, that's scary. Well, there's not 2 million deaths. That is, we know that. So during the when that all started, I just wanted to just go on Facebook and share positive news and share reasons not to be scared. Because I don't know if it was a good idea or not. But I just didn't like ever seeing everybody freak out and think the sky is falling, and we really had no idea if it was or wasn't. So that's why I started to actually be on Facebook and use Facebook. And I mean, it's just devolved into anger and stupidity and angry Facebook comments that, I mean, a lot of them, in my opinion, are justified reasons to be angry, but I was thinking about it, and what good does me shooting off my mouth on Facebook really do? Easy answer, it does no good. Like, nothing. I mean, maybe a little, but basically, yesterday, I was starting to think about that. I'm like, is this really worth it? I mean, with this year, next year, people are gonna be like, hindsight is 2020, and people are gonna be like, you shut your mouth. We don't talk about that year. But but anger. We all have reasons to be angry this year. We really do. There are people losing their jobs for no reason, no fault of their own. There are people. Politics is a whole different beast. People are still worried about COVID, which there's people like me that say it's not that big of a deal, and yes, it's a problem, but we've always had diseases and illnesses, and you can't just hide and let life pass you by. I don't know. I mean, that's. If there was 2 million deaths at this point, I would be a little. I would have a different tune on that, but as sad as like whatever the number is exactly right now, it's not 2 million, and life is life. You live and you die, and it's the way it goes. So I don't really consider hiding inside an option, unless it was really, really, really bad. But there's people like me, and then there's people that are on the other side of it, and they say, well, tell that to my relative. Oh, wait, you can't. He's dead or she's dead. So, I mean, it's a valid reason to be angry at people like me. And then there's people like me that are angry at them because it's like, well, one person died. That's not everybody. That's just one person. I mean, it's sad, but it's life. So you got that aspect of anger. You got the people losing jobs because COVID. You have the businesses closing because of the closings, and then you have the businesses closing because of riots, and then so there's a ton of people losing jobs just because. It's no fault of their own in a lot of cases, and it's just bullshit, really. It's not fair to a large portion of people that are getting screwed over. So you got that anger. You got the political anger, which I'm just going to leave alone right now. But I think with the other anger going on, just in politics always being very divisive, it just multiplies it. So this year's just you're taking anger and it's like an anger sandwich this year. It really is. Sounds kind of weird, but and then you got I don't know. I could go on, but I think everybody understands. You just got an anger sandwich of life. That's this year. It's that's what this year's. Um, then you have people like me that are also going to work, and people are like, "Oh, we should." Whatever. I want to move on from this. But you have everybody fueled by anger this year. It's the way it is. It sucks, but it's kind of like the people that are passing away. It sucks, but it is what it is. And yesterday I was starting to think, like being angry. That's fine. That's justified. But being angry and shooting off your mouth on Facebook, what's the point? Why? I can sit there and be a keyboard warrior, or I can turn the anger into I don't know what. Which is my main point of this entire video. Be angry, that's fine, but don't sit there and be a keyboard warrior because you're not doing shit. It's pointless, really. I mean, I won't say it's pointless. Maybe it has a point, but let's be real. How many minds are you gonna change if you sit on Facebook and type away? Maybe one out of like 50,000. Because when it comes down to it, a lot of people, they have their echo chambers set up, and I wouldn't be surprised if a large portion of people don't give different opinions even a chance. Like, oh, you said something I don't like. Block you. Done. And I'm not picking on either side. I'm just saying that's probably what a lot of people do. So basically, I just wanted to say, be angry. That's fine, because this year sucks bad for everyone. It just does. But it's like, okay, it's like if you're extremely overweight and you're pissed about it, what makes more sense? To excessively overeat and just eat out of anger, or to angrily go on a walk and be pissed off and pour your anger into, dang it, I let myself get this way and I'm pissed off about it and I need to change it. So I would consider eating being overweight and just eating your emotions away, I would consider that the equivalent of Facebook comments and posting a ton of shit and just shooting off your mouth online, anywhere. Reddit, Facebook, take your pick. Or you can get off your butt and get moving. And use that anger to fuel you and just use the anger in a more productive way. Which is why I basically took myself off Facebook, and I don't know how I'm going to use anger to fuel me right now. But there's got to be better uses for it than Facebook. That's basically, I don't know, just thinking about everything and thinking about all the anger and thinking about how Facebook does not help it. It's just, I don't like this year, man. I don't think anybody does. But shooting your mouth off online, not gonna help anything. Probably. Most likely. Have a good day.